right, let's go this week on the Put On Raiders podcast and on the Signal Caller. We're gonna do a little Bo Nix versus Micheal Penix, if you will. This is from the Pac-12 championship game, all 22. We'll do Bo Nix today, and then we'll do Micheal Penix tomorrow. So kind of a slow start in this ball game for Bo Nix. See 5 wide receivers here. Took him a while to get going. A common opponent, a second time seeing Washington, and Washington did a good job of kind of like, slowing him down until he got going in the second half. Yeah, here. Looks like Washington's going to come and they drop out of it. Fools Bo Nix and gets you got an incompletion there. Got 3-0 Washington there. 5 wide receivers. You got Nix again, incomplete. Great coverage. There's no window there. That's a good job by Washington. Let's see about the time. Had time. Maybe the crosser in up the middle might have been open, but a lot of tight windows there for Bo Nix in that situation. Got a couple tight ends in the game now. Let's see if they run the football here a little bit with Bucky Irvin. Bucky Irvin gets a couple yards here. Bucky Irvin's around like a 4.5 in the combine, so we'll see where he goes in the NFL draft. A versatile back who can catch the ball out of the backfield as well. But Washington seemed ready for everything in the first half. Like if Oregon lost this game in the first half because of that. Now it's 10-0 Washington. Oregon lost their game in the first half, I should say. Yeah. Get back in the shotgun where every college quarterback lives. 3 good play there to combat only rushing 3 here. Get the running back in motion a little bit, and gets a little screen pass here. And this is where Nix gets, hey, Nix just throws the ball short all the time, So this is a good play though. They're only rushing 3. You got a little convoy out there to the left side, and Irvin gets a nice gain there. 3rd and 1 here. Bo Nix does have that. He's an athlete. Definitely has a ability to move the football here. They try to do a sprint right pass play here. It gets blown up by Washington. We've seen these plays 100 times. Watching football, and like the sprint right where you're cutting the field in half for the defense. Never been a fan of those plays, and it was 3rd and 1, so just not a big fan of that. They ended up punting on that play. So now we got Oregon on their own 10-yard line. Starting off with the run. End zone cam now. Let's go back 2nd and 8. Let's see what we got here. And like I said, they go short, give the ball. They pass the ball short a lot just to get the ball out of their hands quickly. Gets the ball out of his hands quickly. You got a little get couple of Huskies collide, and you get a big gain. So you're out of dangerous territory there as well. So good job by Bo Nix getting the ball out of his hands, staying strong in the pocket, even though he's backed up in the end zone. On time throw, gets the ball to the receiver so we can make a play after the catch, and that's a big play to get you out of your own backyard. Little screen pass here. You can't tackle. If you can't tackle that play, they're just going to go ahead and just pick up the extra yardage there on the short side of the field. Again, this is Oregon's offense, so they're going to take their shots, but they're going to go short. They're going to go short a lot. And a lot of teams do this with the wide receiver screens on the outside. They do it all the time. It's not something new to college football. Here, so you got 2 running backs in the backfield here. And then you get a modest gain up the middle. I think they do the same formation later in this game, and they hit it big for a big run in the second half. But it could be something to set up for something else later in the ball game. Oh, there you go. You got that's the end zone cam of that run. First and 10, down by 10. You got 11 personnel there. You got Bo Nix running up the middle. He keeps it instead of giving it to the running back. And then you got to hold up the middle. And he is mobile. He can make plays like this. So get outside the pocket. This time he just goes up inside the middle and gets his head down and doesn't take a shot there. Tight end in motion. 4 wide receivers. Recognize its zone and then has that receiver just sit down immediately. That's a good job there. Nobody's following him, so he knows it's not. He knows his zone. Sits down, even though he gets pressured. He gets the ball out quick, and then gets the first down. Here we got a couple. We got 11 personnel here again. Get it out to Franklin. Troy Franklin's in the draft this year as well. And he gets a first down. So you get the ball out of their hands so they're one-on-one. They're one-on-one on the outside. And, you see a lot of NFL teams get to do stuff like this too. Like, everybody tries to act like NFL teams don't get the ball out of their hands quick to get the receivers the football fast. They do that all the time in the National Football League. So just something to remember as far as that goes. We got 2 tight ends in here now, 1 running back. Let's see if they take a shot. Oh, they're going to go underneath. He had a play. He ended up getting the first down on this play. Had a receiver on a crosser open, but the tight end was so open on this play. Kind of snuck out here. Let's see where he goes. Here, fakes like he's gonna block, and then next thing you know, he's down the field for a first down. He had number 5, kind of open on the crosser where that one could have been a bigger play. Instead he kind of checked it down to the tight end. Then you got a little sweep play here. They try to get everybody and their grandmother on this toss play to end up to help block here, and just nothing happened here for them on this drive. So, on this play, yeah. And Washington still blew it up. So good job by the Huskies there. Sometimes the defense just wins. Here, and again, another Franklin tried to do a screen pass and gets blown up. Again, those receivers don't hit that outside block. Those tight ends don't hit that outside block. Then you're in a situation where it's gonna be tough for you. Plenty of time here. Hit away, throws one over the middle. I think that's to Franklin. So that's one here where I think he's like, a lot of times people will say, and I kind of like he kind of it looks like the way he throws. It looks like he's drifting backwards instead of just stepping into the throw. That one I feel like just good play by the defender on that one. We'll give it up to the defense. That ball could have been, I think Franklin could have came down with that 9 times out of 10. Yeah, you got to show some strength there and stay in front of the cornerback to get that play. This play looks a little confusing because they're trying to get those wide receivers lined up. 3 receivers on the play, and from the start didn't look good, and it ended the way it started. Just didn't a lot of confusion over there. The Bo Nix is trying to get the receivers in the right positions. And go ahead and getting the protection set. They're not set up correctly, so they're not. The communication is not great on that one. It ends up being an incompletion, and they end up having to settle for a field goal. Down 14 now. If you hear big gulps of water, then I'm doing a lot of talking, so I'm trying to drink as well. Stay hydrated. Dump down to the receiver. Nobody's open on the field though, so I don't mind the check downs when if I don't see anybody down the field open. then there's nobody open, so like I can't like get mad at the quarterback on that one. 15 might have had a shot on that play, but I feel like he was not open on that play. Let's see here, running back up the middle, nothing there. College football is all about looking to the sideline, seeing what the coach wants to do. See what we got here. It's just the end zone cam of the Bucky Irvin play up the middle. Didn't get much in this ball game. They're ready for Bucky Irvin's. They're ready for Bucky Irvin this game. Washington was. You got 3 down linemen here defensively. So are they dropping everybody else? Are they dropping 8? You see that more in college than you see in the pros, but dropping 8 is just that's their way of just being able to cover everything that you want to do defensively. No, they can bring in 4. You got the tight end over the middle, and that's just a tremendous job of dealing with the crosser. I think they look like they're in zone here, so he should have sat down maybe. Didn't sit down. He hit that crosser, and the defensive back from Washington was sitting right there waiting for it. But nobody's in motion, so you got to see if they're doing it. Yeah, that looks like zone to me. And then nothing there. So now it's 20-3 after that play. So let's see what Oregon does here. You got a tight end in motion. We're going to throw. It's probably one of the best throws of the game. They do a little half sprint right and then come back to the middle and get a huge gain against that Washington zone defense. Just a great job by Bo Nix here on this throw. It's probably one of the best throws best throws in the game for him. Just a really good throw. And then now you got him just switching fields and getting a huge gain there. This is the Ducks fighting for their lives here, because once you're down 20-3, you really got to get things going. All right, we got. So this one here, I think he kind of walked into the sack. I think if he stepped up in the pocket, he might have had a play that he could have made with himself. He tried to, but then he had a defender right there, and that one could have been intentional grounding. I know you don't want to throw an interception there, but that could have been easily. I think that could have been intentional grounding. 3 wide receivers, 1 back, 1 tight end. We got 15 in motion, and that's a nice play here. They've been throwing to the guy in motion in the flat a whole lot in this game, and then they're playing zone. Franklin sees it, just stops in that zone as that zone gets wider with the player in motion, and then you get a first down here. All right. And we got 5 wide receivers. All the receivers' hands on that one. I think you can see that one right off his hands. Raylan Goforth comes in with the tackle there. All right. We got 3 receivers here, one tight end, 1 back. I'm gonna try to go up top here, and they're gonna call pass interference on this play. So however you want to feel about it. The rule is a rule. I don't know if he turned around on this play or if he needed to turn around on this play. That's why it didn't happen. They're literally holding each other, and then the referee calls pass interference, gives him a first down, ball at the 9-yard line. Let's see what we got here for Bo Nix, and then the Ducks. You got a tight end in motion, keeps it, almost scores on this play, gets it down to the 1-yard line. I feel like in the NFL, he can be, he can definitely be a guy who you can use for a quarterback sneak. I don't think there's any question about that part. Might want to learn how to slide on that play, but I know it's a championship game, so he's just trying to go crazy in this one because he doesn't want to lose twice to Washington. No push up front there. Washington does a good job there. defensively to keep Bucky Irvins out of the end zone. Now we're down to I'm down to third. I think it was third and two now. We'll sprint right. It looks like he's gonna run it and then throws a touchdown pass to the tight end in the corner of the end zone. It looks like he's gonna run it. He kind of tucks it like he's gonna run, and then he pulls it out again and throws it. And that's just a great catch. I mean, that's a tremendous catch, one-handed catch in the back of the end zone just to keep them in this game because they were down this whole game. Now you see them be able to do so after a big play here, we got a run up the middle. Backup running back here now. Number 20 comes through with a big run there. Got first down and the Ducks are moving. Feel like they're getting back in this game. Nobody open on the deep ball there, so the throwaway is understandable. You don't want to risk an INT when you're trying to come back in the game. But you did have two receivers in the same area, so somebody ran the wrong route on that one. All right, so we got that. Another one here, short pass to Franklin. It is interesting though. I mean, they do throw a lot of short passes, but I would say, they have an offensive line that can protect. So, you know, I would think that they would. I mean, I would if I was Oregon, I would definitely try a little bit more, intermediate or down the field passing against Washington in this game. You just really just a 4-man rush, and this is a pass where let's see here. Let's check the pocket on this deep pass here. So he's drifting back. I think he could have stepped up and just made a better throw on that one. Yeah, drifting backwards, step up in that pocket, make a good throw. 15 beat the corner, so you had an opportunity there to make a big play. So you got rushing four, and that's a first down. That's an NFL catch. That's an NFL throw, NFL catch by the Nix and Franklin combination. That's a great. That's just you can't. There's no space there. There's no nothing there. Great coverage. He holds on to it and gets a first down. All right, we got four receivers here. They're gonna run it. Ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage. So good job by the Washington Huskies there. All right. Two tight ends. Could be a run play here. Yep. See, when you use two tight ends, when you use two tight ends that sparingly, it's pretty. I mean, like I said, I do these all 22s blind. I haven't seen all 22 before doing it, and that's an automatic run play. Like, I mean, you just know it's gonna be a run play. Third down, third and 9, just cross midfield here at Allegiant Stadium. Let's go here, see what he got. And that's a dime. So this is the reason why I don't understand why they don't throw the ball down the field a little bit more. The touch on this throw is pretty good. You got great protection. I mean, that's right in between the corner and the safety, or linebacker and the safety there. They got a running back out of the backfield on like a wheel route. So that is something where like this one you would like to see it more because he actually can do it. You got a run here, run off tackle. Great jump cut there. Little kill shot miss there by the defensive back in Washington. Here we go, and you got him on the move again. That's just a tough play there. I thought maybe that was gonna be a touchdown, but not. They tried to sprint out. Again, they tried to sprint him out a little bit and get him moving a little bit to try to get Washington's defense out of sync, but they couldn't do it. You got a couple of offensive linemen out there blocking for the receiver, and they ends up getting the first down. Yeah. I mean, they will screen you to death. And this time they had a screen with two offensive linemen out there. So that's interesting. Interesting to see how that goes. All right, we got the tight end split out left. Though I'm not a fan of the fade, unless you have like the Megatrons of the world, and the Larry Fitzgeralds, you know Travis Kelsey types. I just don't want a superstar. You gotta be a superstar athlete for me to trust that one. I mean, I'm not really trusting that one. All right, let's see. And let's see if they can cut into this lead here. All right, Irvin's on the left side, nothing doing. They didn't have a great defense, but they were very resourceful. I mean, they're disciplined in what they do defensively. Washington, that's why they were in the national championship game. So they just couldn't hold up against that really talented defensive and offensive line in Michigan. And we got Franklin in motion. We faked to Franklin, and then we got Bo Nix diving to the 1 yard line. So this is they try to do some little orbit motion here, and then it's going to be a mess. It's a mess immediately. They blow it up completely, and then next thing you know, we got your quarterback running for your life, but he can run, so he gets the ball to the 2 yard line. You got 5 wide receivers in the game. Let's see what happens here. Gets out of the pocket and then just drills one. One that's a great pass by Bo Nix. It's low to the ground where only his receiver can get it. Off schedule play. You gotta love off schedule plays. And he makes a play for a touchdown and brings his team back a little bit. Now it is a 3-point game. The Ducks coming back a little bit after a real bad first half. Bo Nix is fighting back here. Run up the middle. Got good field position here. Let's see what the Ducks. The Ducks can take advantage of that and see if Bo Nix can take advantage of that. Now, obviously, this game was a long time ago, and we know Washington won. I just want to see how. Obviously, give you guys a chance to see Bo Nix and how he operates this offense here. You got 4-man rush, handles the pressure, gets out of the pocket, and then has a really bad throw there. I mean, that's an INT with a capital I for that's just a bad one. So you have him for your first out of the pocket, nothing there. You're drifting away from the play again, and then you just can't. I mean, the receiver is supposed to come back, but still, I mean, that's not a lot of purple over there in that corner. A lot of purple in that corner. So I'm not sure why he made that throw. You got 3 wide receivers to the side. Then you got another screen pass here. And that INT might have lost him this game. That could be the moment here. Yeah, so we got the still down by 3. So the defense held their own after the INT, but still a missed opportunity for them. This is not that's just a nice play. This is the athleticism. This is the ability to move. This is the reason why he had double-digit touchdowns. His 2 years at Oregon. This is a nice play. It's blown up, and then he gets the corner. This is a nice run, a nice play here. Sometimes you got to improvise when that play doesn't work. You see Dan Landing in the background, running right behind him. They got a ball to gets the ball to the 11-yard line. See if they can take the lead here on Oregon. On Michigan. On Washington. Run up the middle, nothing there. Goes down. We got a fumble here, and did he fumble that before he got to the ground? And it's not 4th down, so that can be advanced by somebody else, I do believe. If the ground calls that fumble, so that's just good. That's just good hustle by. I believe that's Jackson Powers, but that's oh, it counted. It counted. So he fumbled that, and then the offensive lineman grabbed it for a touchdown. All right. See if they got for 2. They go for 2. They get the 2-point conversion. Got 3 tight ends here in motion from left to right. Some really nice blocks there. We end up getting that 2-point conversion. So you got 20, now it's 24-27. They'll run the football here. So they made it all the way back. Close game here in the fourth quarter. 2 really good teams. Oregon was a really good team. Oregon has a lot of talent on this ball club. And you'll see in the draft, and you also see in coming years as they go from the Pac-12 to the Big Ten, they got a lot of talent. Dan Lanning can, in every way, recruit. I mean, you can't doubt that about him. Let's see here, 4-man rush, throwing the football, dump it down to the running back, gets close to first down territory. Almost looked like he was going to pitch it to him for a run on the right side. A little sweet play, but no. All right, and then we got first down. Gave him a first down on that one. Down by 3. Let's see here. So I think that play came back, and that play was in the touchdown. That was a touchdown by the running back, and not by the offensive lineman, I believe. Let's see here. We got 27-24. We got slot receiver in motion. Get the ball outside. Nothing there. Again, you can only run what the coach calls too. I think Michigan showed that there's some more plays against this Washington defense. And that ball comes out really quick, and it's a screen pass. Like you see all the offensive linemen getting out there, it's a screen pass, just trying to get a big play on a short pass. 3rd down, 9 to go. Looking to the side here. Nada. Tries to run there and nothing there. So try to set up this is a very conservative series of plays here by Oregon here. I mean, this was like a planned run, but it got blown up by Washington. It just seems like so you got the motion, he's gone, and then a great play. If he hits the block, then yes, but he missed the block completely. It ends up getting nothing there. So now you're down 34-24, down by 10. Let's see what he does here. And this is a good run here as well. And he gets that slide in the second base that we all like. So good job by him on that one. So we got rush 3. And then you got him in motion. And it's a rush 3 so that everybody has their back turned in their zones. Another 3-man rush. They're just trying to protect that lead. I think you got to be aggressive here. Great pass by Nix there, and Franklin is gone. That's on time across the middle, and that is that's a big time throw. And when you catch him in stride, that's not Franklin, sorry, but that's a big time play there. Absolutely big time play there. And that's it. That's Bo Nix from the 2023 Pac-12 championship game, the last one. That's today. We'll do Bo Nix. Tomorrow we will do Micheal Penix Jr. All right, peace.
Launching it again for Walker. He has it. Touchdown. He got behind Jaden Davis without being held that time.
Got it. Throw, and oh my goodness, he threw it to the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown by Paysor, and he threw it left-handed.
This is what I mean about this kid.
May trips to the right. Drake steps up, now uses his feet, slings it downfield, over the top for McCollum, who holds it in for the touchdown, Carolina.
May to throw. Shot to the end zone for Nesbitt again. He caught it. Their flag's down. It's a touchdown for Bryson Nesbitt. Seeing that tonight. Here's May from the pocket. Hit as he throws. Looking for Chapman. Touchdown, Carolina. My goodness, the rookie had...
Drake May, and that time they caught the defense off guard.